When are we going to stop complaining? When are we going to actually stop nagging, bothering other people's life because they are not coming through for us? Excuse me, people will never come through for you, not until it's beneficial. I have stated this in my blog once. To everything that has life, change is necessary in it. As a human, people grow and people change. Attitude changes, behavior changes, habit changes. A lot of things about humans changes. Their point of view either change from the good to the bad or from the bad to the worst. How long are you going to keep complaining about human beings? They are not coming through for me. They ought to come through for me. Excuse me, you're going to sing that song for like ever. Nobody give a damn care about you. The only way you will start receiving is when you understand that you need to start giving. You don't want to receive without giving. Don't be stupid enough to think you're wise. You ain't wise. For everybody has things that makes them feel better. And if they want to go against their odds or their will to try to make you feel happy, then it automatically means that you are giving them what makes them feel better. You can't be asking me to give you what will make you feel better, and then you are automatically ignoring what is making me feel better. This is the cheat and this is the code. When you want to get that key from the monkey, bring forth a banana. Hold up the banana so that the monkey can come for you. And not just you, but because of the purpose that you have got the banana. The monkey is going to come for the banana, not you. Then when the monkey is coming for the banana, then you can automatically get your key. If you want to get your key from the monkey and then you think you're going to chase the monkey, then I'll refer you to an Igbo parable that says, it is only a stupid man that jumps from one tree to another, thinking that he or she is wise. No. You can give monkey a cup of water. The problem is not the water you had given to the monkey. The problem is retrieving back the cup you had given the monkey water with. That's where the problem is. If you want people to start giving you what you want, start giving people what they want. You can't, for one, want to tell me you want me to come and have a lecture, you want me to come and educate you on something, and do not forget I'm a smoker. I'm a chain smoker, by the way. And then you expect me to be in your house trying to fix you, and then you're still giving me the restriction from not smoking. How do you think I want to come over? I won't. Because at the end of the day, I've got nothing to lose. It is you who need something from me that ought to sacrifice. Where are people actually getting things wrong? You don't want to reap when you have not sowed. You need to sacrifice. In every key point of being successful in life is sacrifice. It's just like you wanting to have that time with God, you have to go into fasting. Fasting is that sacrifice because you're denying yourself of the things that makes that body happy just because you want to have that time to connect to God. That is what sacrifice is all about. If you want your business to grow, you need to sacrifice. Sacrificing is knowing what the business needs and what the business wants. Actually, people are actually getting a whole lot of things on the wrong page, or rather contradict them, like I oftentimes tell people. There's a difference between want and need. Need is like a necessity. Want is more like a commodity. You can do without clothes because you can put on anything because clothes is a want. But food is a need because you have to eat to survive. Those are the key points sacrifice we need to understand. You need to sacrifice for you to get. You cannot want to hold up that 1/10 of your income, not giving that tithe to God on a Sunday, and then you expect your business to grow. You cannot want to learn from somebody when the person knows that he or she is not benefiting anything from you. It's a cruel world that we are in right now. For you to get from me, I have to make sure I am getting something from you in return. And then if you don't want to start sacrificing, you can go all about shouting, opening your dirty, stinking mouth and start saying that people are not coming through for you. The question is, how many times have you come through for people? You want people to sacrifice for you, but then you don't even know what it feels like for you to sacrifice for people. Especially when you need them the most, especially when you feel like they have the key that you want. If you want that relationship to be better, you need to start sacrificing. And the only way for you to start sacrificing is for you to start being tolerant. Is for you to understand the fact that this guy is a smoker. I have to put up with it or I have to walk away. Do you know why you're going to walk away? Because you're not willing to sacrifice. But if you're willing to sacrifice, there can be a room for compromising later. But if you're not willing to sacrifice, that man will walk away because that's an addiction to him, especially when this man turned out to be somebody who is fixing you and you not fixing him. He has an option and you don't. So if you really want to prosper in this world of ours today, you need to understand it's all about give and take. A friend of mine actually referred me to seeing a movie, House of Cards. And then when I started this movie, I got very, very inspired because the first thing that came to my head is, okay, this one is a cruel one. Everybody needs to give you because they want to get from you. I made this video one time back. Even God wants to get back from you. He is open to collect. If God is not willing to collect, He will not tell you about your offerings. He will not talk to you about your tithes. That is in Malachi 10:10. He will not do that. So what makes you feel like you want to keep collecting from people and you cannot sacrifice? There is no way gain can come without pain being part of the foundation. Sometimes we ought to go against our odds and against our will just because we want things to go well for us, not just because we are stupid. Sometimes being stupid is the best thing you can do to get you to the top. You cannot compete with somebody whose 2 feet are stable on the ground and then you've got only one. Or rather, you're giving a man who's got everything he wants, conditions, and yet you need something from him. It doesn't work that way. We should try to be reasonable. You keep seeing people. You keep seeing people talking about. I've got a friend. He's not coming through for me. I got this one. He's not helping me. Excuse me. That is the energy that's surrounding you. The question is, what have you given out to me in return for you to want to get something from me? We all have our lives to live. We all have the good, the bad, and the ugly things about us. We all have the do's and the don'ts. Like I said, if the monkey has your key, then have a banana for the monkey. If you don't have a banana for the monkey, you're not going to get your key. So if you need anything in life, the first thing you need to put on the line is you learning to sacrifice. Sacrificing does not make you stupid, but rather makes you wise. Because you know why? You can only sacrifice it once, but then you know it all. You won't sacrifice it again. The next time you're going to sacrifice anything again is for something you do not have. For there's a slogan that says, we use what we have to get that which we do not have. Those are the ideology of a smart people. Not until then, you will complain, you will nag, you will suffer, you will stay where you are, you will be in pains, I've got friends of mine that before they offer me anything, I have to give them something. Do you know why I'm not complaining about giving them something? Because I'm not stupid. Because I need something too in return. If you don't give, nobody want to listen to you. So start sacrificing. Start giving before you understand that you are open to receiving. And when you are not giving, don't complain about not receiving. It's a cruel world right now. Like I'll put it up to anyone out there. If you're not adding any value to my life or to the things that makes me feel better, I'm not going to add 1 inch of a value to you. Because you know why? The last time I checked, even Jesus Christ carried his cross. There were a lot of people looking at him carry his cross. And you know the truth? No man died the very day Jesus was crucified, apart from the two that was nailed on the cross with him. If the world was so good, before they crucified Jesus Christ, 20 men would have died. You cannot tell me you want to kill a president right now. You will not kill most of his bodyguards before getting access to him. But everybody stood and watched Jesus Christ carrying his cross for himself and by himself. That shows you it's a cruel world. You have to carry your cross. You don't have to blame anybody for your misfortune. You don't have to blame any man for your failure. You have to start understanding the rules. To every game, there's a rule. Understand the policy. Understand the rules. Understand the laws and regulations that governs that particular thing you are aiming. If not, without the rules, you will not get there. You don't need to break the rules. The only people who create rules are the people who respect rules. If you want to be helpful in this life, you need help. You should start sacrificing. For a wise man sacrifice. It's just like an investment. A wise man saves and invests. A foolish man blows all in one day. Then at the end of it all, that man who had deprived himself from getting those attire, those cars, and all the luxury life he deserves is now enjoying it. And you who were there, jumping from one place to another like a silly monkey, ends up not having anything. There's a time we need to sacrifice. The reason why ants will never suffer for food is because every day of an ant's life, they are stocking food. They are not at the verge of eating or consuming food. Rather, they are stocking food. Which is why when every other lower animals are starving, the ants are having things to eat. That is an act of sacrifice. Your 1/10 of your income is sacrifice. They said a word, give what belongs to Caesar, and what belongs to God, to God. It's a normal routine. That Caesar can be that man. Give that man whatever he wants if you really need something from him. You can't eat your cake and have it. You need to understand the power of sacrificing. And when I meant sacrificing, I'm not saying you should sacrifice stupidly or foolishly. No. Sacrifice knowing that you are aiming on something greater than the level you are right now. When you sacrifice everything to get that shit done, you will definitely get it done. And then your life will start turning around. Stop telling people they don't come true for you. Because the question is, how many people have you come true for? I caught my friend is not sending me money to eat. Have you ever sent anybody money to feed before? And then you are yelling, making all the whole noise in the world. My dear, start sacrificing. For when you start understanding the power of sacrificing, that is when you are unlocking the door of unlimited glory. This is your homeboy Green. I thank you guys for always watching. You can subscribe and like. Leave your comment and I will attend to it and share. Peace out.